Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Lightarians of the Golden Sun, of the Christos Sophia lineage. Happy full blood moon and total lunar eclipse in Taurus. The dragon lines are the song lines of Pachamama. They are the meridians of the crystalline grids of Mother Earth, and they have all been synchronized and resonating to the tune and tones of the harmony of the music of the spheres. The completion codes are set and imprinted into the divine DNA blueprints of all star-seeded ground crew of the 144 are being activated for this collective quantum jump into the new Edenic timeline. This is the entrainment with the frequency of the kingdom of God that is our divine birthright. In this redemption we are being crowned in the glory of our heavenly sovereignty through the freedom of our body, mind, and spirit. All earth angelics are being released from the false matrix and all its officers of control as we make our exodus out of the ignorant, nefarious projections and interference patterns into the sacred overtones of the Holy Spirit. The Christos Sophia has returned in the Hieros Gamos of the eagle and the Condor, the divine union of the yin and yang, the water and fire. Emptiness and form is at hand, and the benevolence of the Prime Creator, the great mystery, is being felt in the love and bliss of every beating heart of our living ones. The new golden age of all the rays of light is being realized and held within the threefold flames of the Queen's chambers as the Trinity becomes one again. This is the greatest story ever told, and we are living it. Rejoice, for you are loved beyond measure, and the fruits of our labors are commanded into manifestation by the power of our almighty I Am presence. In the birth of all perfectly awakened Buddhas, from the first not a thing is, and from the void all are made manifest, for emptiness is form, and form is emptiness. We come into this knowledge by our sacred heart's pure awareness. The clear light of bliss is our face before our parents were born, the nameless being named, the formless being formed, life eternal. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 25 degrees, 20 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 16 degrees, 46 minutes Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 26 degrees Taurus. A Spaniard serenading his señorita. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 17 degrees Scorpio. A woman filled with her own spirit is the father of her own child. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Reconnecting ley lines in the inner Earth grid, siphoning not able to happen as we navigate the new solar codes, frameworks. We're in between timelines today. Feels like a day at a time. Connection, Hunabku, 12-12-12-2, mainframe, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Today's eclipse marks a new era for you. This new era is one where you're putting in less effort externally, but getting better results in all the things you want. We are bathing in divine light. The impact is huge in the last 4 hours. Keep the energy grounded. Visualize a life full of peace for everyone. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. This moment is profound. It is a deep, life-altering reset. New light codes are working on all your energy body. This phase is helping you release any outgrown emotional, material choices, ways. A new you awaits. Even if your answers are not fully landed, as if you were in a waiting room, miracles are ahead. You can feel it. You have never been so close to such an aligned phase, to a gift, a reward, a truth you had expected for so long. Brand new unfoldments are coming. Watch who comes into your life now. This is important. Your life is reaching a new era. A few years from now, you may totally remember what unfolded at this time. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Star of the Light, Akash Ra Azurite. Lunar Eclipse Portal Gateways, Rainbow Ray, Diamond Moon. Our universe created the universe for us as we heard to go outside to see the rainbow ray. We created our new Lemuria, Stargate crystalline diamond grid, Lemuria portals within to access the crystalline kingdoms of Lemuria, unicorn magical kingdoms, and dolphin aquatic kingdoms. From Starseed Evolution United.net. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. What would happen to your life if you began looking upon and treating everyone and everything with reverence of the divine that dwells within it? What would happen if you humbly, gratefully, and tenderly express that same reverence to that which dwells within you? Oh, what life would you awaken to? Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. The full moon total lunar eclipse and the 11:11 portal. We are entering a powerful week of change and new beginnings. We stand right now at the threshold of the full moon lunar eclipse on Tuesday. Right now we are receiving waves of powerful diamond light codes that are activating the templates for the new Lemuria, both in our bodies and in the water bodies of the earth. Water is a key element right now, with its power to hold templates and be part of the manifestation process as it swirls into its higher state as water plasma. The diamond light radiates out from the galactic center and holds the love, power, and creativity of the Sophia, the Divine Mother. It is both a powerful energy, but at the same time, deeply loving and soft. This is the key for holding our energy as we move through this powerful week. Center in the heart and be empowered but soft and kind. Do not be distracted by the noise and chaos within the stories of those who cannot hear their heart and soul. Remember that you came here to be the new earth and to hold the frequencies of love and joy. Whether you are a man or a woman, you are here to activate and hold the rising energy of the Divine Feminine. As we move towards the 11:11 portal on Friday, the energy will continue to be powerful and high frequency. We are anchoring the 9D new Lemuria so that it will descend to heal our relationship with nature in the new earth. This is a week to not be pulled into distractions, but to hold your focus in the heart and on the vision of the new earth. With all this diamond light around, it is time to remember the words of Yeshua. You are the light of the world. From CeliaFenn.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. Tonight we have our Taurus total lunar eclipse. This is also a blood moon. These energies are all about closing out old cycles, completion, and healing the past. There is a purge and release occurring of the things that have been holding you back. We are moving through layers of healing coming up within the energies. This eclipse takes place on a Taurus-Scorpio axis. This line is one of life and death. The veil is still pulled back right now. The other side is wide open. If you're connecting with your loved ones in spirit, they will be connecting back with you. We have a theme of cutting cords with and breaking free from the past. We must clear all karma. There is no way around it. That means as the energies are rising, for some, their karma is not only coming up for healing, but imploding. We all took on an extra heavy karmic load this life. We have so much to move through right now. You'll know what's karma in your life at this point because it will feel awful. Major clearing coming up of anything that needs to go. Your emotions may be rising. If you're having anxieties about a situation, make sure you're listening. This is an indication that your body is no longer in resonance with the old, or that you have outgrown a situation. Taurus is an earth sign, but also a deep feeler. Pay attention to how you feel about people in certain situations right now. Some connections are not based in love, but in attachment, and need to go. You'll know by how things are feeling. This eclipse is a major portal for release. We are clearing some major collective darkness right now, too. These are great energies for clearing your energy or to be doing some spiritual cleansing. These energies are all about self-care and ways you may need to pull back to take better care of yourself. Friday is the 11/11 portal, which is already open, and we are already beginning to move through it. November 11th, Venus will also be transitioning Scorpio. This is bringing some powerful energies into your love life. November is huge for any twin flames and removing any obstacles in or to union. These energies are also bringing a fated undertone with it. Certain people are fated to meet. However, you only will ever have one fated partner. This is an infinite love. There is so much playing out behind the scenes for you right now. Expect destiny to be suddenly shifting in your favor. From sparksofdivinelighealing.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Devyani Singh, from Isis Channelings. Blood Moon Eclipse. This blood moon eclipse brings laser-like energy to burn, transform, and release karmic, ancestral, patriarchal power over woundings, especially of the womb, that keep us in a place of self-rejection, unworthiness, undeservability, grief, and disappointment, prompting a movement into owning and reclaiming our self-worthiness, reaffirming our undying loyalty to our own unique beliefs and values, irrespective of the power over controls being applied, and being the unabashed cheerleaders of our own deservability and crowning. But most importantly, it brings us the lesson of grace, the grace that births from slaying our own inner demons, fears, and egos, grace that allows us to hold space and compassion, empathy, and patience for others as they too shake their claim on their own self-worth, self-love, beliefs, and values, even if it threatens to unsettle our own crowns and power over status quo. For the status quo is about to change. That which seemed impossible is now suddenly within reach. That which seemed improbable is now beginning to unfold in our reality. Magical and mystical are now bleeding into the realm of reality. If you are constantly committed to putting in the efforts to illuminate the shadows that this Venusian Samhain underworld labyrinth has been conjuring up for you, but when you are committed in courageous action and highest intention, there are no wrong turns or bad choices, as each effort and action is bringing you closer to your goal, even if it is not outwardly apparent as yet. While the journey is being traversed within, the unpacking of the gifts is taking place in our reality to reaffirm our faith and trust in our efforts and connections with all that is. The blood moon eclipse brings potent energy to release you from the shackles of the past, especially womb trauma, as blood moon cycles may suddenly change to align with this blood moon eclipse. As I sat releasing that which no longer serves to the fire element, the fire suddenly seemed to awaken to a life and will of its own and put up quite a show. It burned powerfully, but not at all in a scary way, and cheerfully pirouetted and danced to a beat of its own. Alas, my camera was not allowed to take any pics of this performance, as it uncharacteristically froze. But a pigeon did fly into my room, yes, inside, as I sat in all my priestess glory with a slightly untamed but joyous fire, and perched itself rather close to the fire and watched it with unblinking curiosity. And I watched both in utter amazement. To magical new beginnings. and light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake Na, from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Andrea, from A Gift from Gaia. Start as you mean to go on and through, a message to those caught up in releasing from time. A lunar eclipse with the moon conjunct Uranus, soul star, law of attraction, and the sun conjunct Mercury, throat chakra, law of vibration, and Venus, heart chakra, law of rhythm, plus the Uranus-Saturn, root chakra, law of creation, square being activated. All will be triggering the phenomenal world and all that is physical, focused in an electrifying way. Power surges, legs and bodies rumbling with energy, as one way of experiencing becomes eclipsed, and a new focus will soon come into view. Silence is your mode of transportation as you shake off the stories and scenes built by the character, and instead immerse yourself in the truth, love, and the power of the self, emerging as the self as the eclipse closes, never to be forgotten again. This is a perfect moment in time for you to remember and ultimately come to rest through coming to finally know thyself and end these karmic echoes. From A Gift from Gaia.com. And from Ascension Lightworkers. The 8th of November, the sun and the moon will align to create a full blood moon lunar eclipse. It will be the last full lunar eclipse until 2025. This is a fresh start for you, and it starts now. Courage of the heart is needed, as well as integrity and alignment. Powerful energies are pouring into the planet. We are all feeling it, as old timelines are now collapsing and new timelines are emerging. Lunar eclipses are known to bring fated events into our lives that align us with our destiny, so we are invited to choose again. Love or fear, peace or chaos, happiness or misery, light or darkness, for only one is real. If you are holding on to an old timeline during the next few weeks, you are sure to feel some struggle. This is about releasing what needs to go. We must let go of all we are holding on to and surrender to the unknown and the new. We are at the gates of our rebirth. As we work with these energies, it is a great time to release what is no longer serving you and to align with the new you and what you want to create. Your consciousness is expanding so much that when you revisit parts of your past, you can actually see it for what it is. You see the growth. You see where it was toxic. You see where you could have done better or taken a different route. This is what happens when you view life through the lens of alignment. The material hasn't changed much, but your openness and receptivity are now thriving, which helps you to make better decisions, see through clarity and love, and to create a far more abundant and deeper experience for yourself in this life. The events in your life are becoming much more synchronized. Things will start lining up. You're receiving the necessary tools to level up as you go. Divinity is in order. You are fine-tuning the inner being and the true magic that you are. You're going to be creating and cultivating the space for your experiences to be built from your growth and no longer your struggles. You knew how important it would be to shift from resistance to fulfillment at this stage of your evolution. Your ascension guides want a greater role in your life. Your intuition wants to be heard more. Your heart wants more honesty from you. Surrendering to your internal desire to be free is so pivotal for you now. Life has a habit of taking you down a new path every single moment. When you are in alignment with your higher self, that path tends to be more fruitful, more earnest, more fulfilling, more honest, and more adventurous. This is what you came here for. It takes a special kind of commitment to do what you're doing, to commit to the growth of your mind, the health of your body, the expansion of your soul, and the fruition of your purpose. One step at a time, because that next step may be the one that helps you around the corner on something big in your life. At times it's hard to keep the momentum, but on the new Earth's energy you always find a way to get up and keep going, no matter what. And that's where your progress resides. That's where your commitment to yourself becomes your truth. Many people are deep in an emotional purge. Feelings of abandonment, sadness, hopelessness, and dread are fully clearing out for many. It may feel like a roller coaster ride right now, but hang in there. The best is yet to come. And loving and devoted service, Ascension Lightworkers. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, have faith in you, this now moment of creation. Expand your light field, for the flowering of light consciousness is powerful and awe-inspiring. To see your world beyond the physical imprint of your reality. The navigational light of now is directing you beyond the parameters of your physical form. Understand there are multiple levels of light streams working simultaneously to amplify and clear the light fields of you. Have faith in the ascension journey, for today's emotions are simply an indication of the self-awareness of you. Feel assured in the light trajectory of ascension, the awakening of light. Have faith in your personal light flow, the light metamorphosis of now. Rest and be in light harmony, with love and blessings, Wayshowers, sending waves of cosmic love, Cosmic Light Alliance, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144, God Code. This Taurus full moon eclipse is helping us regenerate all our power and confidence that was once given away to others. Reflecting on this with self-evaluation around relationships and partnerships may be a theme this eclipse season. Take note of this information coming through, as all the lessons learned can now be implemented into your rebirth. Acknowledge what traumas and triggers still need healing, as well as the mastery you've attained thus far. Use this to implement more changes of what you need to walk away from, out of self-love and self-worth. The door into God's kingdom is opening to welcome you in, if you choose to walk away, and into His direction. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise, Gaia Daily, November 7th through 11th, time to fly. The squeeze is on with a parade of planets visiting the south node of the moon in Scorpio, just before the total lunar eclipse in Taurus. The moon will be exactly conjunct Uranus and directly opposite of the sun and Mercury in Scorpio. These planets will make a T-square with Saturn in Aquarius. Our personal planets are triggering the epic Saturn square Uranus, and it's all coming home. Uranus brings an energetic upgrade, and with the moon, this will be affecting our physical body and our emotions. Emotional energies are running high with all these planets in Scorpio passing over the south node of the moon. We are cleaning out the closets of our past, and it's all coming out right in front of us. Venus is in opposition to Uranus and in square to Saturn today, and the Sun and Mercury will come into position over the next few days during the eclipse. Everything that has not been able to change in your personal life is right in your face. This full moon eclipse is like a mirror reflection between our higher and lower self. Can we reconcile, or does someone need to get in the back seat? Supernova souls have long been called into a bigger expression, and we can all feel that the time is coming now. Mars retrograde in Gemini is bringing forward frustration from where we have allowed our voice, message, and essence to be stolen. But with Mars in a 2-month square with Neptune, we can't quite see clearly enough to speak out the truth. We have been so gaslit with lies and half-truths, we don't even know what to believe anymore. We can believe in the brilliant spirit and soul within us that is getting brighter by the day. There is nothing that can stop this awakening. Black Moon Lilith is an exact trine to Neptune, is bringing the water trine energy that can help us flow through the unknown and use our strength of spirit to guide the way. We are being set up for great things as these intense squares give way to a grand water trine kite in the sky. The top of the kite is Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto, now direct, is leading the way in navigation, now making his way into the sign of Aquarius. We must claim our autonomous power back where we gave it away if we are ever going to fly into the new age. The base of the kite is held down by Black Moon Lilith in Cancer. Pluto will be coming into this opposition with Black Moon Lilith for the second half of November, which forms the vertical axis of this kite. We must heal the shadows of the feminine so we can come back home to Mother, the only way we can find stability through this transition. The body of the kite, a grand water trine between Black Moon Lilith, Jupiter and Pisces, and this parade of personal planets in Scorpio. It's time to set ourselves free and fly our kite. This kite is telling us that we must lift up out of the delusion of the lower matrix reality and soar above in order to get a bigger picture and perspective. And when we do, the bigger thing we see is ourselves. We are so much more than we let on. Supernova souls, we have all been playing small. It's time to look in the mirror and see the lion, lioness, soul, warrior power being that you really are. We are rebirthing into our bigger and more true self, and this lunar eclipse, Uranus and Taurus, is a preparation, a massive activation of our energetic field. Rest and take care of your nervous system. Higher frequency vibrations are coursing through us on a cellular level. It's time to fly. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar eclipse in Taurus. Sun conjunct Mercury in Scorpio. With the eclipse moon conjunct Awakener Uranus, this is a cosmic alarm call that shocks us out of complacency. Sometimes it takes a radical shift of perspective to push us out of our comfort zone and realize what really matters. Somewhere in our lives we have been playing it safe for far too long. Mercury's entry into the throne room of the sun brings brilliant revelation regarding what needs to be changed. Resistance to change causes anxiety. Free yourself. The future begins now. Open your hands to accept life's surprise gifts. With asteroid Pinocchio conjunct Venus, the ruler of this lunation, it highlights where we have been lied to, or where we have been lying to ourselves. The truth is that much of what we have been told we should have or want is irrelevant. Life is about love, not just romantic love, but a rich, deep appreciation for life itself. To love is to be here, grounded in this world. Love is life's midwife and death doula, the beginning and the end of all things. Love heals insecurity and shame. Love is the lamp in the dark. Love is the truth. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 174, White Overtone Wizard. Overtone is the name for the number 5, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day of any wave spell shifts up a gear and brings with it intensity. The number 5 gives a great deal of power to whichever day it falls on. Also, the 5th day is the same color as the 1st day of the wave spell. This symbolizes a shift in direction and speed. The next day that is the same color will be the 9th, and the last day is also the same. These 4 days are the most important in the wave spell because of this connection. Today is White Wizard, which represents enchantment, timelessness, and receptivity. The empowered wizard is a dude to be reckoned with for sure. His spells are at their peak and we all fall under this enchantment. You can be a wizard today if you choose. Use your charm and cast spells. It's a case of being spellbound or doing the spellbounding. This is a very empowering opportunity, so make good use of it. As always, remember the wizard is a good guy, so don't misuse your charms to get one over someone else. Use this power only for good and not evil. The wizard is the jaguar, the shaman. He has the ability to take you to other worldly realms. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Overtone Wizard. 5 Ish, Keen 174, 8th of November 2022, Radiant Empowerment Through Magic, Lunar Eclipse in Taurus. 811 2022 equal 826 equal 88 equal 16 equal 7. 88 abundance portal. Day codes 8 infinite abundant source flow. 16 tower struck by lightning, sudden change. 7 magic mystic spiritual initiation solitude. Month year codes. 11 portal gate polarity illumination. 2 twins partners cooperation alliances. 6 heaven Christ family romance fertility. 8 infinite abundant source flow. 20 the awakening clear vision. 22 architect of peace master builder. Keen 174 equal 12 equal 3 Holy Trinity joy creativity. Magic, magic, magic of the highest order on a magical full moon lunar eclipse. Today we have an 8-8 abundance code bringing forth infinite blessings from Spirit, which amplifies the abundant blessings of Taurus and Venus. This grand celestial lunation aligning with the magical overtone wizard, with a 7 magic day code and a 16 code of sudden changes and unexpected events, is truly a spectacular lineup. Anything that can happen through this eclipse portal, boom, miracles happen. Kin 174 occurred 18 months ago on 6th of June, which was a 6-6 Heaven's Gate portal, linking through the portals to all these heavenly blessings. White wind is the higher guide on this magical day, so Spirit really does want us all to prosper. Today is a super, exceptionally, divinely guided, magical day of pure, radiant love. Day 5 in the White Dog wave spell of unconditional love, loyalty, devotion, service, friendship, and faith. We are uncovering and healing all that separates us from Source love in order to be love. Today we are empowering others through the power of enchantment to radiate love, loyalty, and devotion to each other through our precious hearts. A very beautiful code. The 8-8 code on this prosperous celestial event supremely enhances our abundant blessings. Open your heart and your arms to receive the magic pouring forth from Source today. Tone of creation overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The overtone power combined with the wizard and white wind make for an incredibly beautiful and enchanting energy, akin to the power of true love. This is a very special code today. The greatest magic in all of creation is the power of love radiated through our pure magnetized hearts. Keen 174 aligning with this eclipse is activating our divine power to override all dark magic, scorpionic patriarchal control patterns, and empowering the white magic we all hold inside our true hearts, to flower through the Venusian Taurian 5D bliss energies. What an exquisite combo. Make no mistake, this is divine Source alchemy. Today's questions are, can I radiate divine spirit through my heart, through claiming my divine power to walk my true path of destiny? Am I receptive to the guidance of Spirit to fulfill my dreams? Divine blessings for radiating the most pure divine spiritual energy in pursuit of your dreams today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 174, White Overtone Wizard. The mantra, the code for today is, I am power in order to enchant. Commanding receptivity, I seal the output of timelessness. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of Spirit. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Anita Hart, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Julian Weddich, for another donation. Thank you, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Anne Sikora for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. And we'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Giselle Taylor, for your donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that support us in our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe account, both links at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Oscar Bustamante of Fluid Vision, for your super thanks donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We appreciate you and your continued support. I would like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Tiana Lee, for your super thanks donation on YouTube. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Nicholas Bonner, for your super thanks donation on YouTube. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sharon Jong, for another super thanks donation on YouTube. Thank you all very much. We truly appreciate you and all your support. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we are very grateful for everything you do for our team and my sacred Condor and myself. We appreciate you all very much. And I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, Zodiac Goddess's healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayer of healing through releasing negative energies. I am a master of divine expression. I now release all separation and limitations that no longer serve my path of light. I release all vows of poverty and limitations that I ever made in this and past incarnations. I release all imprints, implants, negative thought forms, black magic spells and curses, negative patterns of the human ego, illness and disease patterns, and all energies that no longer serve my path of light. By the intervention of divine grace, with my full intent, I choose to release all energies of separation, limitations, and all blockages back to the universe. I ask for these energies to be purified and transformed into the highest form of light. I invoke the assistance of the angelic realms, Master Hilarion, Mother Mary, Archangel Raphael, my monad, and all ascended masters, to release from my being and world all levels of energies that are less than my divine blueprint of perfection, and my eternal victory in the light through my ascension. And so be it, beloved I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed full blood moon and total lunar eclipse in Taurus, and a powerful gateway through this Friday's 11/11 most powerful portal. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.